Hi all, welcome to this presentation where I'm telling about how Fintraffic reduce data platform cost with optimization. My name is Mikko Puonti, and after this presentation I hope that you have learned the following things. How to reduce data platform costs and understand these costs are also carbon emission savings, and how you can benefit of knowing your end users and their time frames. And when you are doing optimization, trust and cooperation is very important. So, my name is Mikko Puonti and I'm data architect at Solid. My specialties are modeling, especially conceptual modeling and data vault modeling. I have done work for data warehouse automation and to get things speed up in the production use, I have studied about continuous delivery in data projects. Actually, I have wrote my dissertation for that topic. I have been in various industries, and last 2.5 years my career have been in Fintraffic customer, where I'm telling about this. So, little bit about what is Fintraffic. Fintraffic is traffic control company that enables safe and smooth traveling. It is in Finland and it's world first traffic control company who has combined all the traffic forms, railway, air, road and sea to under one roof in the same company. Here you can see statistics, how much we actually use Fintraffic services all in this Finland. So every one of us is somehow benefit about Fintraffic. And when I'm doing my work efficiently for Fintraffic, I'm actually helping Finnish government at the same time. This is Fintraffic, then I will tell about our data platform. Before I go statistics on our platform, I need to explain the data platform layers to you that you will understand the complexity and volume of a data platform. So, in typical data platform are layers that you extract data from source systems, then you store it in ingestion area that it's available in your data platform. From that, you store it in data storage and enrichment area. And then you still transform it in the business terms in your publish layer. So all those three, data ingestion, data storage and publish layer are your data storing areas. And then you have the data interaction, reports or different kind of things. As we also will show that we have the data sharing in our interaction part. And about the figures, so usually you have sources few or tens, then you have ingestion entities hundreds. If you have 100 ingestion entities, then you have actually thousands data storage and enrichment entities and perhaps hundreds publish entities. So when you have data loading steps between all these, so you will have several thousand data loadings in one data platform. And then I will have statistics that you can compare your own solution against Fintraffic Data Hub. We have 1.8 terabyte data, 29 source systems. We are serving outside from our platform 138 datasets. We have implemented 261 reports, and yearly these reports are loaded 31,000 times. So you get the picture about the volume that we have. And now when I explained our layers, actually we have more because we have different environments. We are using development environment for developing, but there exist all the same data loadings than in our production environment. Then we have test environment that we can verify that everything goes correctly in our development and we are ready to transfer them in production. And if in your case you have pretty similar costs in test and production, that tells to me that you actually will have similar volume of data and similar schedules. And I hope that you will rethink this thing after this presentation. So if we had in one environment thousands of loads, in this case we have inside the data platform thousands or maybe more than 10,000 loads already. So this is about data platform, and let's go to see what was our starting point. So our costs were rising as we have massive amount of loads. And we have these all three different environments, dev, test, and prod. And when your data sets get bigger and bigger, so we can see from the bar chart that there are costs from 2 years perspective, from 2021 and 2022. And at the end of 2022, we started our optimization. So costs were rising, and then we had motivation to start our optimization work. And what we did, we asked questions. We asked about developers that do they know data sets that are not used in reporting or any information interaction. And then when we asked that, we also ask how often you refresh your data, how often you have your data loadings running in development environment and in test environment. And in development environment, we had scheduled loadings, but we see nowadays that there is no need to have scheduled loadings in development environment, as the developer can trigger the loadings when the development work is done. And in test environment, we also think that you should not have same schedule than in your production environment, because you should do your testing there, and your testing is telling the time frame when you need new data and how often you should load your data in your test environment. And then we continued and we asked how often you refresh your data in your reports in dev environment and test environment. So these are the biggest places to do cost savings, because there was massive amount of loads, and by adjusting these schedules you can do big savings. And then we continued by the normal optimization. So we fine-tuned load steps, these resource intensive loads, which was long-lasting, maybe more than an hour, and we cut those in fraction of the original time. And this is the normal optimization that as you think that is optimization. And beside this, we also change how we refresh our reports, that we do not anymore do full loadings, but we do incremental loadings. So these we ask from the developers. And it's important that you have trust. So to me, trust and cooperation matters. And we are looking here improvements. We are not finding the person who have done the bad loadings. We are finding who is the person who do most better improvements. And we are relying on retrospective prime directive that everyone has done their best in given circumstances at given time. So if the developer knows better solution, I'm confident that they will do their best. No one will do expensive load if knows better way how to do it. And in this optimization project, we gave for the developers support and targets what to optimize and how to optimize. So Solita was not doing the optimizing totally because this is multi-vendor project and all the developers in this project was done this task to do the optimization. So now I have told what is our project and the cost was raising and what was our questions to developers. Let's see what we achieved. So we did cost savings and they was huge. We had half our monthly costs. We found data sets that was loaded but not used, so we disabled those data loadings. We changed schedules in our test environment and actually we removed all schedules from our dev environment. And then we found these resource-intensive load steps, which we optimized, and there was maybe 10 minutes or more, even an hour, and we got those in fraction of that time in 2 minutes or less. So this all they made our cost savings. But these cost savings are also carbon emission savings, and we calculated that we saved 10,200 carbon dioxide equivalent yearly. And this is same than 25,000 train trips between Tampere and Helsinki, or 10 times flight from Helsinki to New York. But we also got better user experience as we changed the schedule based on that when the user was using reporting. And we changed so that we have now, earlier we had daily schedules to all, but now we have weekly or monthly schedules for some reports. Most of the reports have daily schedules, but also we have several reports that are refreshed more than daily. And this is possible because we fine-tuned our data loading steps and they are lasting less than an hour, and before this work there was too long lastings and the daily was only possibility. And then is one extra section that earlier we had a lot of dataset refresh failed errors, but when we changed our schedules, this reporting server is better up, and now we don't get so many dataset refresh failed errors anymore. So the end user will get all the time data available when there is no errors in the reports. And that's not all, as the developers did all this optimization, so they get new skills how to do their work. And now the change is permanent as the developers continue this work, and when they do new implementation, they also think about the schedules and about data volumes in loadings. And as I stressed, it's important that you have trust in this optimization project. And now when we created trust, we created also cooperation between different developers from different vendors. And this is good benefit for our future. So these are the results that we achieved. And thank you that I got to have this presentation, and I personally hope that we should reduce all the unnecessary data compute from world, and I'm sure that Solita will help you if it's needed. And I will be today in chat to answering your questions after this presentation. Thank you.